Hi, this is Jay, the founder of Airbtics. So we have recently released a new feature where you can customize your comps for your short-term rental revenue report. So with the actual example, I'll walk you through how you can use our customized comps to create a accurate revenue estimation. So this is the property that's available for sale that looks really great for short-term rentals. What you want to do is simply put the address and put the number of bedrooms and put the property price. Was it 600? Yeah, 64900. And then simply create a report. So before jumping into reading through the market metrics, what you want to do is customizing the comps. So here, these ones are the selected comps. So we already selected 10 comps that we think is matching with the property in this location. However, this is just done by the algorithm. So in the end of the day, you have to go through this one by one and customize the comps. So what you can see here is that this property looks very nice with a swimming pool. So yeah, this is how it looks like. So first thing you want to do is review the comps and find the one that isn't similar to the property. For example, this one, entire home and 4-bedroom. So this one doesn't have pool. So if you see it, yeah, this one, the photo is less exciting. There is no swimming pool, very like pretty basic short-term rental. So I wouldn't really keep this in my comps. So what you can do is I will remove these comps. So I'll also look into another one, the 67K. The daily rate seems to be much cheaper. If you see the exterior, yeah, this one also don't have the swimming pool. Although, yeah, this seems to be a good property, but I'm going to remove this one. Just a moment. And then this Tesla house seems quite interesting. Yeah, with the pool, although like 4-bedroom instead of 5 bedrooms, which can only accommodate 11 guests. I will keep this one into my comps. So you can go through this process. So I already went through it earlier, which resulted in the comps that looks like this. You can review further here by clicking it for bedrooms. So let's see the 5 bedrooms. So this one is 5 bedrooms, but without the pool. I'll try to find the this one is also without pool. So yeah, you can review the comps. You can even review the like some of the nearest listing. This is 1 bedroom, so we cannot really use it for the comps. 4 bedrooms. So this is how you can review it. There's no swimming pool, so you may want to skip it. Data confidence level is low. So yeah, once you selected this like 5 comps, you can now toggle between these estimations. If you click moderate, you're going to use the suggestions that are coming from the market data, which was 53% occupancy rate and $660 nightly rate, 127K per year in revenue. If you change to the comparable listings, the data here will be based on these 5 listings. So the nightly rate is 462 with the higher occupancy rate and 116K revenue per year. So now you can look into this part to check your return rate. You can edit operating expense. If you're taking a loan, you can put the down payment amount and so on. And you can look into the long-term rental insights here. So this one is just meant to give you an idea of the long-term rental in this market. So there is this listing on Zillow, which is $3,900 per month. The location seems to be better than this one. However, there is no pool, and it's available for rent at $3,900 per month. So maybe this property can be rented out at like maybe $4,500, $5,000 per month. And you can use this information to see if you can't make the short-term rental revenue of 116K, you can resort back in putting out on long-term rentals. So there's other information that you can see here. And yeah, this will give you an idea of how does the long-term rental situation looks like in this market. And so on. So yeah, this is how you can select your own comps. You can review it one by one, along with our listing level performance summary, which will show you the breakdown of occupancy rate, the observation period, the book daily rate, the estimated revenue per year. Also shows how accurate this data, and then breakdown of the daily rate as well as the occupancy rate for the last 12 months. This will show like how much it was booked, whether it was the weekday or weekends. How was the calendar look like? So it seems to be always booked in the weekends. And then you can use this estimation to create a report. And once you have the report, you can click download button here. You can put your name and your logo, property image, and click download the report. This will create a report that you can share it to your business partner or whoever interested in this. So this one doesn't seem to work, but I made it work with the same report earlier. So let me check. So once you create a report, this will show you the address, will show you this information, future projection graph. This will show you the comps, their locations, and other market information, long-term rental range. Yes, that's what we have built recently.